Guys, this is Whiteface Vicky and today we are going to play some Thumb Drift on my mobile. So this game came out like I don't know 2 months ago, but this is creating ripples across the internet, and that's because it's really cool. It's about drifting. There aren't many uh, drifting games on the Play Store, but this one is really best. It's not also quite heavy. It's just I think 45 MB. I think all of you can download it. So today I'm going to show you a bit of Thumb Drift. Now, if you know, most cars games have cars, but I mean some cars, but this game has loads. And by loads, I'll just show you what I mean. So yeah, it starts here. It goes on, 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 goes on. And ends here. Now I haven't yet bought this, but if you can show some support and like me, probably I'll purchase this, and probably I'll do some sick drifts with this car as well, and probably it might help me to get this Lamborghini. But that was, I guess, let me guess, Aventador. Yeah, it was a Lamborghini Aventador. So starting from the first car today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to showcase each and every car on this game. Probably I'm going to do it for around 10 minutes this time, and I'll do another 10 minutes next time, and it's going to be 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Let's see how many cars we can finish today. So this is the first car, and of course this has the right place to be on the first place because it's a legendary car. I don't know how many of you have watched the anime Initial D. I know almost all of you who have watched it are a Goomba fanboy and fangirl maybe, and you might know this car. It's a Corolla AE86. It was launched in 1983 to 87. That's the amount of time it was in the market, but this was a sick car because its front to back balances really well, almost 1:1, which is really great. This car is really fun to drive. Even in this game, as you can see, I made like 58,000 by just this car because I just love it. I'll show you. Now this game is really fun. What you have to do is that you move the car with your thumb. If you move to the right, let me see. If you move to the right, your car goes left. Actually, you move the thumb so as to move the rear of the car. It slides on the road like butter on bread. Awesome English skills, I know, man. I'm Asian, but still. So this is a really good car. Now let's get back to our garage. So in the garage, the next car which I'm going to showcase is the Turbo B. Earlier this was called the Turbo Bug, but now it's called the Turbo B. The main thing why they have included it is because this car is actually the Herbie. I don't know how many of you have I don't know how many of you know about the Herbie movie, or there was a movie called Herbie back in 90s or and the early 2000s. It was a really cool movie because this car, the movie was that this is a Volkswagen, a stock racing Volkswagen, which could do some sick moves in racing and stuff on its own. Like it had a ghost. It was a ghost car, I guess. I don't know what it was. It was owned by some guy called Max, because every time the movie started, there was this kit of Max, or some helmets and some, racing gear signed by Max or some guy like that. The next car is a Hellcat. I don't exactly know what this is. I mean, it could be a Charger Hellcat or whatever that is, or I don't know, but it doesn't look pretty good. I mean, there are a ton of cars which look like this in this game, just this, except the difference is that they have different colors, nothing else. The body style, it's just the same. So this is pretty much looks bad. It actually handles pretty well in the game. I don't know if all cars handle the same or is it just me, but this handles pretty well. The next car is a TST 35. Now, I don't exactly know what this car stands for, with what this car actually is. It could be an Eclipse. It is probably an Eclipse. It drives okay-ish. I've driven it for some time, as you can see, but it's not that great. I mean, it looks sick though. I would love to ride this one on the streets, but definitely not in this game. Next one is the Brofist. Yeah, PewDiePie reference. I know, right? They'll actually this update came out just yesterday, and PewDiePie uploaded this video just day before yesterday. So you see, this car was created in just a time window of 1 day. How cool is that? PewDiePie's video, my new car. I don't know how many million views it got, but it was a pretty cool video in which he showcased this car. Let me drift. I don't know if you can hear this, but check this out. So all this drifting, it's just normal. Did you hear it? He said PewDiePie. It was really cool. I'll show you once again. Yeah, that's how it is. It's really wonderful. I like it. The next car which I'm going to showcase is the Car Throttle car. A Throttle is another YouTube channel. The guy who owns the channel digs Miatas, and I don't know why, but it just do. Miatas are kind of a cool. It's a cool car actually. That's what I think. You may call me gay, but yeah, that's what I think. The Miatas are really cool cars, but yeah, you can't get to good speeds and accelerations once you on stock. You have to put a turbocharger in it or something like that. The next two cars I haven't yet unlocked, but they pretty much are the same body style. Or no, probably the bonnets is a bit weird. The next is the B Squad. What I really like about this is that generally drift cars are like small cars, not exactly small, but they aren't buses or trucks or a Dodge Ram like this one. This is a pretty sick car. It looks like the Mystery Machine. It is a Dodge Ram, of course. Mystery Machine is not a Dodge Ram. Sorry. Yeah. So this is a cool car. I love how it drifts because the rear slides like really awesome. You need to check this out, car. You need to check this car out. It's like really. It's really funny when you control this car with your thumb, because the rear, usually these cars are kind of like heavy, but the rear just slides on the tarmac as if it's ice. Now, I'm not great at this game, but I can do just fine. But my top score, if you have seen, is around 564. So the next car you see is the Austin Powers, probably a play on the movie called the Boston Powers, a play on the movie called Austin Powers, which is about a really funny guy. I don't know if you know this. I'll show you something. There's this guy in this who does like this. Hey, it's really weird. You should check that out. If you haven't, then you haven't been on internet for a long while. He does like this, and then everybody starts laughing. It's kind of a thing. It's kind of a thing on the internet. It's a meme. But yeah, this car looks cool. But I am not from England. I'm from India, so I pretty much hate this car. The next car is a BMW. As you can see by the logo, there's a small logo right here. But yeah, now this car looks cool. I mean, look at it. I mean, it looks better than the most of the supercars. It's a fully open convertible, it seems. I don't know. I'm a 6-footer. I wouldn't even fit this car. I'd probably be looking from the top. I don't know what would happen if I fit in there, but it's pretty good. I'm actually a BMW guy. I don't like Audis and Mercedes, by the way. I like BMW. The next car, I haven't unlocked this. Let's talk about the next one. It's a coupe. It's a Mini Cooper, and the funniest thing about this car, it's small. It's really small. I told you how I like drifting big cars, but what I also like is drifting small cars. They are pretty sick. I'll show you. Now the control on this would be epic, and you know why? Why I like this car? Because you know these tracks, like this level has a rather a big track, but the other levels, like sorry for the ads. Yeah. Oops. Sorry. Are we still recording? Yeah, I guess we are still recording. 1 second. Let me just clear some mess. Actually, I'm using a really not so cool smartphone. It's a LayTV X507. So this happens sometimes, but I'm sure you agree. This is my first YouTube video, by the way. I hope I get like 5 likes. That sounds great. Any ratings will be appreciated by the way. And yeah, let's do 2 more cards and then we are out. So it's really fun because you know the this car is really fun because if you go something like here, luminosity, the track gets really small, and this is when the real fun starts happening. You look at this. It's so small. It's really hard to control where you're going and what kind of drift you're doing. It's really hard. Like this car, yeah, so just look, it's not great, so it's really bad in fact. So just 1 second, let me do some setting change. I don't think I'm going to be able to play in high quality. Yeah, it's now faster. It's totally faster. Now the next one is the dapper chap. I don't know what exactly this means, but it's a hot rod. As you can see, it's a cool hot rod. I don't know what it's actually called a rat rod, right? I don't know what is the difference between a hot rod and a rat rod. You can comment down below and tell me what's the actual difference between them. So yeah, this looks pretty sick. I don't know if hot rods actually drift. Basically they are American machines, so what they actually do is go in a straight line. That's what they can do basically. So you know what, I think I should really stop here. I'll just show you drifting with this car because it's really interesting, because American cars, American muscles and stuff like that, they don't actually do anything much rather than going straight. They're pretty much shit at handling. Yeah, I put it out in the on the web. Please don't hate me. I'm just new. Anyways, that's how it is. I'm sure you like this video. If you did like this video, I could put some sick intro into it, but maybe I won't while uploading. So please make sure you like and subscribe. This is my first video. If I sound weird or anything, just forgive me for that. Anyways guys, bye. I'll talk to you later. We'll meet again. Bye bye.